Hi guys, it's Ashley. So I get a lot of questions about my tuck and bundle wrap and how I tie it, how to make sure it's tight enough, whether baby feels secure in there and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to do a quick video tutorial for you and I'll show you guys how I like to tie my wrap, and hopefully by the end of it you guys will be experts too and you'll love it as much as I do. Okay guys, so I know it can be intimidating when you see this extra long piece of fabric and you have no idea how to wrap it, but I'm going to show you guys, and I'm confident with a little bit of practice you guys can figure it out and you'll love it as much as I do. So start with the label in the front. You want to cross it around behind your back. Try to keep it as flat as possible because it's going to help so that the fabric doesn't get twisted in the back. So you've got it crossed around the back, and then you're just going to bring each piece of fabric up over your shoulders. Like I said, if you keep it flat, it gives you a little bit of extra back support. It makes it more comfortable. Once you have it like that, I like to pull the straps forward. I'll take this middle piece here and kind of scrunch it up a little bit, and then I'll pull it a little bit tighter again. So you can see the front here, there's a little bit of give, but not too much. And then the straps on the shoulder, I like to pull pretty tight. Now, the trick for me is kind of thinking of it almost like it would be too tight. If you wrap it really loose, the fabric itself has some give. And so baby feels too loose and then it's not secure and comfortable, and it just feels awkward. So pull it a little bit tighter than you think you need it, and I promise it's going to be perfect. So once you have it like that, then you're going to go ahead and take the extra fabric and tuck it down into the middle. So you can see I've got a little bit extra in the waist here, but the shoulders I like pretty tight, and I'll pull them down. Now once you've got it like that, you're going to cross the straps over. Remember, the side that's closest to your body is going to be the side that baby goes in first. I'm right-handed. For me, it's just more comfortable on the left, so that's always the side I do. And then go ahead and wrap it around again and tie it off. You can wrap it around your back one more time. You can tie it off to the side. It really doesn't matter, just as long as it's tied. So then when you kind of look at it, you've got some extra pull here. These are pretty tight. You kind of got it nice and snug on you. And now you're ready for a baby. All right, so I've got my willing participant here. I'm going to show you guys how I get him all wrapped up and snuggled in. So I start out over my right shoulder because he's going in the left side first. I'll take that left leg and tuck that in. And I like to pull the fabric kind of knee to knee. And then you just kind of slide him down a little bit. And then same thing on the other side. So you've got that other piece of fabric, you're going to do the outer leg. And you're going to go ahead and do the same thing. Pull that fabric around. And you can see once you do that, then he kind of snuggles in a little bit. He kind of sinks down. And then I'll just go back and I'll still pull the fabric one more time, kind of knee to knee. You want to give him that nice seat there. You want his knees, his or her knees, to be higher than the bottom. And that gives him that good hip placement. So once they're like that, I like to kind of hoist them up a little bit, hold them a little higher on your chest because it makes pulling that back strap a little bit easier. So I've got them pulled up a little bit, and then I'm just going to find that extra piece of fabric and wrap it around. So I'm going to tuck that leg in, and then on this side, tuck that little leg in, and then that's it. You find your patch right there, and then you just pull it all the way up. There you go. Now you guys can see everything's pretty tight, nice and secure. I would say about 95% of the time he falls asleep as soon as he gets in. So once he's in there and he kind of settles down, I like to use that extra fabric and pull it around his head. And that way he kind of sits off like that. He's got that extra head support so his head's not wobbling around. And it's nice and comfortable for both of you guys. And you can look down. You always want to look down, make sure you can see his nose and mouth, make sure they can breathe. If their head is in a kissable range, then that means that they're usually in a pretty good spot. So that's it. This fabric down here, I like to tuck it under his bum, give him a little extra support. If you've got a tiny newborn, you can pull it down over their legs so their legs kind of sit like this. He's kind of outgrowing that, so I usually keep it up a little higher. And yeah, so now he's good to go. If you guys have any questions at all, just leave me a comment and let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. But hopefully this has helped you guys a little bit. I promise it takes a couple of tries, a little bit of practice, but as soon as you figure it out, you're going to love it. All right, say bye. Happy baby wearing.